Alright, it is time for a Blu-ray update for May 21st, 2025. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Blu-rays. Wow. This really is my biggest update since the comeback. But before we get to that, got some Disney CDs I got in the mail recently. So it's the OST for Bambi. This is a 1996 reissue, I believe. Yes, it says copyright 1942 to 1996. Yep. And there is the disc. Alright. I also got the soundtrack to High School Musical 3, so now I have all 3 High School Musical OSTs, which is pretty cool. And there's the disc. Alright, now let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Let's really dive in. Because, yeah, this is quite a bit. First up, we have Sony Pictures' debut film, Open Season, from 2006. This actually is from 2006, like the Blu-ray itself is actually from, like... Actually, did Open Season come out on Blu-ray in 2006 or 2007? I don't know. But yeah. So great to actually finally have this on Blu-ray, and there's the disc. Yeah, this is a really, really early one here. Oh, and even on the inside cover you can see some of the animals. That's good. Open Season's a really, really, really messed up movie. And yet, it's pretty funny. Alright, next up we got The Road to El Dorado. Actually got this in a video store in a local mall, and yeah. It is definitely solid gold, said by Joel Siegel of Good Morning America. Yep. I'm very surprised I managed to find this without going to eBay. Like, this and 2 other movies, this and another movie coming up, I'm surprised we're actually at that store. Yeah. There is the disc. Yeah. Just goes to show, if you find local video stores run by good people, you never know what you're going to find. Case in point, I also ended up getting Ants while I was there. Yes, DreamWorks' debut film. It's fine for what it is. 2 thumbs up, said by Siskel and Ebert. I guess, but I mean, this movie is kinda, sort of, I don't know. It's weird. And there is the disc. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Ants is it's a good movie on paper, but A Bug's Life is just, I don't know, a lot better, but still, it's not a bad film by any stretch of the imagination. Just weird. And we have Liar Liar. Yep, I actually just got this off eBay. I actually just got this in the mail today, via eBay. Yep. Carrey is screamingly funny, said by New York Daily News. Yeah, Jim Carrey is definitely screamingly funny here. And again, he's a well-liked, over-the-top actor. Of course he's going to be good. And there's the disc, and you can actually kind of see me in there. Yeah, this movie is absolutely brilliant. Yep. And then while I got at the same video store I got Ants and Road to El Dorado, I also ended up getting Batman. Yeah, the Michael Keaton Batman from 1989. Oh, yeah. This is literally one of the most peak superhero movies ever. A triumph you can't take your eyes off, said by Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. Darn right, because this movie is just absolutely epic. And there's the disc. It was also one of the first movies to actually come to home video mere months after its theatrical run. Like, it came out just in time for Christmas '89, so... Yeah, if you had a Sega Genesis, you could ask for Golden Axe for Christmas, and if you're a Batman fan, you could ask for Batman on video. Okay, moving right along. From here on out, it's all Star Wars territory, because yes, I did actually buy every single theatrical Star Wars film, aside from the animated Clone Wars movie. But here we have The Empire Strikes Back. So I already had New Hope for a few years, so it's just like, yeah, I may as well get the rest of the Star Wars movies here, because, hey, I've got to. And there's the disc. Now, what do I think of The Empire Strikes Back? Very solid sequel to the original. Lots of good stuff. Return of the Jedi. The weakest of the original trilogy, and yet it still has a lot of fun. Oh, and that is the disc right there. Alright, moving on to the prequels, we've got The Phantom Menace. Yes. This is absolutely like yeah, people like to clown on it, but it's just okay for what it's worth. And there's the disc. Like, even if Jar Jar Binks is annoying, this movie is still a lot of fun for what it's worth. Alright, we have Attack of the Clones from 2002. Yep. Not much to say, but, I mean, hey. A good solid middle part here for the prequel trilogy. And there's the disc. Okay. And then we have Revenge of the Sith, so this is the last of the prequels. Yep. Discover the true power of the dark side. This movie literally had a theatrical re-release this year for its 20th anniversary, and that's pretty cool. And there's the disc. Alright, now moving on to the Disney-sanctioned stuff, starting with, oh boy, The Force Awakens. Now, I saw this in theaters on my 20th birthday back in 2016, and you know what? It's not bad. Yes, it's a Xerox version of A New Hope, essentially, but it's actually not too bad. And there is the disc. There's the other movie I just got in the mail today, Rogue One. It's alright. Not the greatest Star Wars movie, but at least it's pretty interesting for what it's worth. And there is the disc. The Last Jedi. I mean, oof. Disney really fumbled the bag with this, and yet there's some decent parts about it, but, like, honestly, The Force Awakens is much better. And there's the disc. Alright, moving right along, as our penultimate, we have Solo, a Star Wars story. Just a nice, simple story about the backstory of Han Solo. Nothing too special, but hey, Han is one of the best parts of Star Wars, and to see how he got started and how he met Chewie, what more can you ask for? And there's the disc. Oh, jeez. Okay, trying to actually close this properly might take a while, but yeah, I'll just fix it when I stop recording. And then we have The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9, yada yada yada. Yep. Not bad. Definitely a nice, worthy wrap-up to the The arc that took 42 years to tell. And there's the disc. And the code paper is hiding the bonus disc, so I'm not going to show that. So, yeah. Well, that's it for this, honestly, pretty meaty Blu-ray collection update. Until my next video, I'm out. Later, folks.